What's up, Philosophy family? um, I just ran 8 miles and I feel great. And I feel great because I've never run 8 miles before. And you may be thinking 8 miles, that's a lot. Or you may be thinking 8 miles, that's nothing. But to me, 8 miles is a lot because it's the farthest I've ever run. And it used to be hard for me to run a mile. Um, and a lot of people don't like running. I did cross country in high school because I hated it. My parents made me play a sport every season, and I got cut from the varsity soccer team, and so I was forced to do cross country, and I despised it. But I found running on my own in college, and now I love it. And running, yeah, a lot of people think running is hard, and running can be hard. And every time I go for a run, especially in the start, I think about like quitting. I think about how I don't want to do it, but I do it anyway. And life is hard. I kind of wish that I was told life was hard when I was a kid because you kind of like grow up and adults are like, everything's great. And then you hit high school, middle school, high school, college, and you just get hit in the face over and over again. But yeah, life is hard, and sometimes it feels like we pretend life isn't hard, but it's hard. You can choose your hard in the sense that like it's hard to be obese and it's hard to exercise and eat well, but no matter what, it's hard. And when you, like I was just saying, when you do hard stuff, you kind of want to give up sometimes, and that's okay. And life is hard. So, what I'm getting at is like, it's okay to want to give up on life sometimes. And I don't know if I want to come out and say it, so I won't, but I think it's pretty clear what giving up on life means. And but in today's world, like if you have those kind of thoughts and you tell people that you're thinking about giving up on life, or at least like you have those thoughts, then people treat you like there's something wrong with you. But there's not. It's okay to have those thoughts. It's normal to want to quit when you're doing hard things. What matters is that you don't quit. And that's kind of what running shows you, that you don't have to listen to your mind when you, because first mile is always like the hardest. Like things are often the hardest in the beginning. And that's why like so many adults are like, you don't know how good you have it. It's like, you like I feel like I just started life and I'm still figuring it out. I've got bumped around a decent amount. And they're like, oh, but you have so much freedom. And I'm like, yeah, but I have no idea what I'm doing. And the truth is that's okay because we're figuring it out. I should probably start scripting these videos a little bit, but and I understand why people like freak out when if you tell anyone you're thinking about giving up on life because it is a scary thought. And one of the reasons it's scary is because deep down I don't think you want to quit even if you feel like it right then. And also people freak out because they love you and they want you to stick around, and that's a good thing. But I don't know, I feel like we should acknowledge that it's okay, and we should, like, accept that it's okay to wanna give up sometimes. The important thing is that you don't. Life is like learning to surf, and like anything, when you first start trying it, it sucks. You're missing all the waves, you're getting knocked off your board. You get knocked off your board, and then you come up for air, and you get hit in the face with another wave, and it can really suck. And at that point, yeah, it's, like, not wild to wanna quit at that point, 'cause you're getting banged up, and it feels like you might not be able to do this, and that's terrifying. But the reason you should keep going is because you will get it eventually, I promise. If you never give up, you will get it eventually. Eventually, you're gonna catch a wave, and then you're gonna catch another wave, and these aren't gonna be, like, back-to-back waves, but over time, you're gonna get better. The more you do anything, the better you get. Like me making these videos, the more I make, the better I get, hopefully. And back to the like, you're gonna catch waves, and then eventually you're gonna, like, know how to surf, and it's gonna be amazing. And even when you know how to surf, you're gonna get knocked off your board sometimes. And maybe sometimes when you get knocked off your board and you come up for air, you get hit in the face with the wave, and that sucks. Life can suck sometimes, but the important thing is that you get up on your board and you keep trying, because I don't want you to miss out on the waves of your life. The waves like falling in love, like having children, like having a career that helps the world, feeling like you help people, feeling like other people benefit from your presence on earth, for like the good food, for having fun with your friends, going skiing, going hiking, whatever you want to do. Like, there's a lot of good things to be experienced in life, and I don't want you to miss out. So, I guess to wrap up, the main thing I want to say is that it's okay to want to give up sometimes. I've wanted to give up on life. I've never seriously, like, tried to do it or even thought about trying to do it. But when life sucks, it'd be like, man, I thought about quitting. I didn't really think, I flirted with the idea in my mind of quitting. And when I did that, it made me feel like something's wrong with me because of how, like, people seem to, like, react and treat people who have suicidal thoughts. But it's okay to have those thoughts, but keep going, because I don't want you to miss out on the waves of life. You're gonna learn how to surf, and it's gonna be great. I love you.